Hello and welcome to the news bulletin on Goa365 with me, Amanda Alfonso. The state government has finally decided to write to the central government that the name of Goa University be dropped from the list of universities to be upgraded to the status of a central university.
The decision came following the recent controversy on the issue.
To write to the centre that Goa's name be for upgradation of Goa University to Central University. After taking into consideration the views expressed by various sections, including members of parliament, leaders of various political parties, and also people in the educational field.
The state cabinet also decided to raise a second Indian Reserve Battalion in view of the recent terror attacks in Mumbai.
Then centre has sanctioned two more India Reserve Battalions. First, we have already launched two more they have sanctioned, out of which cabinet decided immediately to raise one India Reserve Battalion immediately, and cabinet has approved the raising of second India Reserve Battalion.
The state cabinet has also decided to establish a theatre academy to encourage theatre artists in the state.
Now, we had given a word to the theatre fraternity that we will start a theatre academy. Accordingly, the cabinet decided to establish a Goa Theatre Academy, and we have made a provision of 15 lakhs rupees in the first year itself, basically to encourage this art. And they were saying that they were in difficulties because nowadays they are not able to go out. Earlier they used to go out and hold some shows, performances. That sort of thing is not happening today.
The cabinet also decided to formulate the grant and aid scheme to provide financial assistance to self-help groups and Mahila Mandals in the state.
Self-help groups, Mahila Mandals will be provided a financial assistance of 5,000 rupees as annual grants and rupees 2,000 to undertake any gainful self-employment activity. This is the scheme under the Department or Directorate of Women and Child Development.
A decision to start pre-vocational courses in 22 schools for students of classes 8th, 9th and 10th was also taken.
Decided to start pre-vocational courses in 22 schools. That is 2 schools per taluka for standard 8th to standard 10th.
To provide relief to landowners who have already received the sanad for their land conversion, the state cabinet also decided to bring an amendment to the land revenue code.
आमच्या लक्षात असे आले की already government has collected money for entire plot. Just because they have not constructed because of financial constraint or anything. Again, when they go for submitting their plans, the deputy collector is saying you have to again get conversion sanad, which was actually not correct. We took all the legal opinion and everything, and we said now that conversion sanad once given shall be permanent. There is no question of renewal of conversion sanad. Which we are moving a proposal for amendment to the land revenue code.
The state government has also sent an application to the central government to allot a coal block to set up a power plant so as to make Goa self-reliant in the electricity sector.
IDC identified after calling for the bids KSK Power Venture to put up a power plant and to do the mining of the coal block in case we get the coal block. So they had entered into a MOU which was discussed by the government. We had lots of discussions, presentations, and we did some modifications to this MOU. Now with the MOU which has been approved by the government, no investment shall be done by the government in this coal block, including mining, including power plant, to the total of around 6,000 to 7,000 crores of this investment will be done by this private entrepreneur, KSK Power Venture. What we expect from them is around 10% of the investment on coal mining. Whatever is the cost of the coal, 10% they will be paying to the IDC as the royalty, or minimum of rupees 70 per ton.
The Chief Minister also spoke about the units of power that the state was expecting from this power plant.
We have said our requirement of the state is 240 megawatt in the next 2-3 years. So the condition has been put that 15% of the actual power generated or 240 megawatts, whichever is on the higher side, shall be supplied to the state at the rate to be decided by the Central Electricity Authority.
The state's Education Minister Atanasio Montserrat addressed the media at his office in the Assembly Complex in Porvorim on Thursday morning as he spoke about the education policy to be introduced in the winter session of the State Legislative Assembly.
This policy should come up in the House first. Actually, it was supposed to come in the last session, but due to some reasons it did not come. We didn't have sufficient time. In fact, it was not ready. So this session we will do it. I think first we go out to circulate among the members, and it is now actually we should just present it in the House first. So I cannot disclose the main details of the policy until the members go through them.
Mr. Montserrat also spoke about the Goa Common Entrance Test 2009 that will be held in May.
The GCET for admission for first year of professional degree courses in the state of Goa is scheduled to be conducted on 13th and 14th May 2009 at 10 centers across the state. GCET 2009 will be conducted in 5 subjects of physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology and computer science based on syllabus prescribed by Goa Board of Secondary and Higher Education Porvorim for Standard 12th examination in the relevant subjects. There shall be 100% weightage to GCET 2009 marks for preparing merit list to various professional degree courses. The eligibility criteria for admissions to various degree courses as well as basis for preparation of merit list shall be same as followed in year 2008. G2CET for admission to direct second year degree courses in engineering and pharmacy in the state of Goa is scheduled to be conducted on 15th May 2009 at Panjim and Margao. Separate prospectus containing complete details of GCET and G2CET together with application forms shall be made available by the end of February at the specified locations and also on the website www.dtegoa.gov.in.
The Goa police began an intensive drive to screen foreigners, Kashmiris and Lamanis staying along the coastal belt of the state in view of the multiple terror attacks that struck Mumbai last week.
Looking out for a suspicious person who could not account for his the place from where he has come or what kind of a work he is doing. Then beside this, because of tourist season also, we are rounding up these Lamanis and all and trying to ascertain from where they have come, whether they are Lamanis, hawkers or vendors, and whether they have come as for the doing business or with some other objective. That also we are trying to cross-check. We are trying to check their residencies also. So also we try to confirm from the owners wherever they are staying, whether they have filled the tenant forms, tenant verification form, and then we take action against the owners also.
And as part of the drive, the Kholwa police on Wednesday detained around 9 Lamanis loitering on the Benauli beach and the other coastal areas of Salsette Taluka. The antecedents of the detained were later verified at the police station. Umesh Gaonkar, the Deputy Superintendent of Police Margao, also informed about the raid carried out by the Margao police on Tuesday evening at a hutment at Khareband.
Yesterday there was an operation in Margao area, Khareband, wherein he rounded up about 35%, then he verified, he found that they are not registered as a tenant. So we arrested few people and now action is being taken against the owner of that chawl. So also in Kunkuli, Pairaban area and IDC there was a mopping operation today which is still going on, and I think they are under about 30 people.
DYSP Gaonkar also spoke about the other security measures that had been adopted by the state police.